Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let's see if this works. Because it was tripping. I had to jump out of the software. It wasn't working right. Let's see if this one works. Because the other one wasn't working. Who in here with me? Let me see if this one works. Uh-uh. Talking to myself. Who in here with me? Because the other one didn't work. The other one didn't work. Okay. I'm putting a link on Twitter. Give me a second. There we go. What's up, y'all? What's up, man? I know. The software was acting stupid. Give me a second to get it right. Computer froze. Last link. So we're gonna have to old school it for the night. Y'all cool with that? Wolf was good. Big Fish was good. Matthew Green was goody. Brandy Mahoney was good. Leroy Kimball, Elijah Robinson. Let's see, Javi Nation. How you say that? Let me see. Drama was good. Aaron was good. Cubby Garth. Brandy, I love two in a row. Big Dow 8604. Christopher Brandon was good. I know. Random Friday Night Live. Let's talk. And ain't gonna be a lot of us, but I'm bored. I'm bored, y'all. So let's talk a little bit. I'm about to invite the roaches, commodes, and e-girls. I just like to let it be, let everybody come in here a little bit. Nothing crazy. Bleeding Blue was good. Jay Ortega, Joey Badass was a goodie. How y'all feeling on this Friday night, man? I know it's a late random stream. I don't expect it to be as many people as normal, but they don't matter. It ain't always about the amount of people. Sometimes you just want to chop it up with your peoples. So we in here. I know people got other stuff to do, but I want to chop it up with y'all. Even broke out my old customary game glass. Wolf, 499 super chat. What's up, Rome? Why they keep talking like our coach wasn't here last year? Like I'm really taking names down. I know. I know. You know how it's gonna go, Wolf. This is what we got to get used to. Cowboys vet 71. Appreciate that super chat too. Throw some fire in there for Wolf, man. First super chat of the night gets the fire emojis. Cowboys vet 71. Much respect, CFT and the real Cowboys Nation. Appreciate you, Cowboys vet 71. Board at work, Rome saved today. Hey, Big Fish, I'm trying to hold you down, man. I can get you for about an hour. When I'm drinking a little tequila, nothing crazy, nothing too crazy, nothing special. A little tequila. Wanted to talk to y'all about this camp, man. We got 10 days. 10 days. Marcus McFarland, my guy, was good. We've made it, y'all. We've made it. 10 days is not that long a time. It's been a long off season, but not long as in bad long off season like last year. We talked about that last night. If you was in the live stream, dope live stream last night, we got a chance to go back through, talk about how far we've come since that Green Bay game. And we've come a long way. Now, we haven't played a game yet, so I'm not saying we win in the Super Bowl for the cornballs in the back. I'm not saying we not. But I'm here to talk to y'all. Why's my little this thing about to tap out? Damn light about to tap out over here. It's gonna have to work though, y'all. I'll get another one. 64 people. Let's get 64 likes. Yeah, hit the like button. Actually, it's 77 people. I had to watch it live again. It was fire. Appreciate you, Marcus. How'd y'all feel about last night's live? Did I piss y'all off a little bit? I know I had a couple of people upset that I went down memory lane and we talked about all that negativity, all the injuries, all the goofiness off the field. I know it gets frustrating. You don't want to revisit that stuff. You want to just move on to the positive. But how you gonna know where you going if you don't revisit where you came from. You feel me? You can't get better. You can't improve if you don't take notes of the mistakes you made. And that's what I felt like last night was about. Last night was clearly me just trying to talk about and not ignore the mistakes we've made as we improve. I got us surprising a lot of people this year. How about y'all? What y'all think? I seen Diggs cutting today. I seen Diggs backpedaling. I got a video coming out for that. We'll do that tomorrow or Sunday. We'll talk about Diggs soon. We can talk about him tonight, but I got a video. I want to talk about that specifically in the video. Because is Diggs going to be ready for camp? Not camp, for game 1. Week 5. I'll take week 5. They was acting like Diggs wasn't going to play this year. Let's play a game, y'all. Let's play a game. It's only 85 of my closest friends in here. What's good with y'all? Maybe 75. 10 of y'all probably the ops. It's all good. Y'all want to play a game? And yo, I promise I'll get the software back working again. I know y'all like to have y'all chat on the screen. It was tripping, y'all. That's why I had to start over. The last one was with the software. The joint wouldn't launch. So I just went ahead and scrapped it, went back to the old school Rome for one night as I worked through these kinks. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 players y'all think gonna surprise someone this year. Top 5 players. Or everyone just give me a player. Who do y'all think is going to surprise people at camp? Dak Prescott don't count. Micah Parsons don't count. I know I got them on the thumbnail. That's just because they're the leaders of our team. Who's going to surprise people this year? Maris Live. I like that. I got 2 Maris. First of all, Maris, that's an Eagles fan. Why the first person that commented was an Eagles fan? You too close to get from behind the kitchen. You all in the kitchen trying to learn the ingredients, Mike. Chill. Let me see. Maris, Sam Williams is one of my top people. Marshawn Nealon. Okay. Kenneth Murray. I keep forgetting about Kenneth too. Jadon Blue. We got so many unknowns this year. That's my dog. I don't hate all Cowboys. Yes, you do. You're an Eagles fan. You predisposed to hate us. Kyer Elam. Yo, listen to that. Yo, it's so many unknowns. Remember last year when we took the field, you kind of knew outside of the rookies, you knew every player. Remember that? Let's talk about that for a second. Last year when we took the field, you kind of knew every player. Didn't you? You kind of already knew, okay, I know who that is. I know who that is. It was one of those things where there was not a lot of unknowns. You kind of knew how Brandon Cooks played. Of course, who CeeDee Lamb and them was. It was not Carl Lawson and those type of people wasn't moving the needle. There were so many we already was familiar with Rico Dowdle. 71 likes. Appreciate y'all. 89 people in here, man. Hit the like button for me. We knew who Rico Dowdle was. That's why I wasn't that confident. Y'all know who Jalen Tolbert was. Now, we found out just how good DeMarion Overshown was. And then he got hurt again, which still cuts me deep. But last year, outside of some rookies, there was really not a lot of unknowns. There wasn't. The most unknown thing last year was how was Mike Zimmer going to call this defense? Y'all knew how McCarthy was going to get down. That was it. That was the biggest unknown. Mike Zimmer's defense. This year, it's all kinds of unknowns. Everything is just, You don't know how it's going to look. Our offense is not going to look like the Texas coast, the West Coast. It's not going to look like the no ID offense under Kellen Moore. It's going to be something different. I see y'all pulling for Mingo. I like that. Wanye Thomas. I see Tyler Guyton, Booker, Elijah Clark. I think Foots did a video on Elijah Clark recently. I gotta check that out. Shout out to Foots the King. But the unknown gets me excited. It don't get y'all excited. Tell me the truth. The unknown don't get y'all excited. Just not knowing what we got coming up. Different can be good. Different can be scary. Trayshawn Holden, I like that. But I think different can be good. You're right. That's why I put in my belt to Philly week 1. That's a fact. Unknown is better than we felt last year. I agree. I 1000% agree. I'm really, really looking forward to some of these players this year because it's so much unknown. I feel like there's only nowhere to go but up. Like when we take the field, don't lie. When we first take the field and George Pickens run out there with CeeDee Lamb, imagine how you gonna feel. It's so many new players on this team. Like there's the way people are predicting how this team will perform is bugging me out. It's confusing. We have an amazing amount of roster turnover. Training camp is going to be really exciting this year. Don Dash 999 Super Chat, man, Rome, appreciate the channel and the cartel. It's addictive. Laughing my ass off. Appreciate you, Don Dash. I apologize. Been busy with work, but on the guys, the streams I miss I like anyways. 100%. Hope the family's doing good. Keep going. Appreciate you, Don Dash. Thank you for that $10 super chat. And you saying the channel is addicting, that's a big compliment, y'all. Would y'all think my channel is addicting? I just like to come in here and talk with Cowboys fans that rock with the team for real. Not too positive, not too negative, somewhere in the middle. Paul R. I always don't know how to say your name. What's good with you? Prayer circles are a must every day at training camp. That's a fact, Big Dal 8604. I need everybody to stay healthy. Everybody stay healthy. I just wanted to get through camp, please. I don't need no more Sam Williams. That broke my heart last year. All the injuries broke my heart, man. I hope they are really focusing on being healthy. But we can start with each room and talk about just how great and how different the room looks. Y'all want to do that? 10 days till camp. Just talk about how different each room looks. And then maybe it'll get you to get more excited about what's coming. We almost at 100 likes, 111 people in here, man. That last 16 people hit the like button for me. Because I don't think people realize just how good. Hold on, I got to fix this chair. Hold on, y'all. All right. Sorry, chair was bugging. Let's talk quarterback. Let's talk Dak Prescott in the quarterback room. Right? Of course, we know Dak. Dak is returning. That's a big deal. But y'all not excited about Joe Milton? 12 likes away from 100. I know we can get to 100 likes. 115 people in here. Don't do me like that. All right, so what's good with you? If you hate Dak Prescott, you probably love Joe Milton. Athletic, can throw the ball on a rope 85 yards with ease. That's exciting, right? If Dak goes down, hypothetically, knock on wood, let's talk. We're just talking about how different this team looks, ISO. If Dak goes down, hypothetically, you're not going to just throw in the towel completely. You'll be bare minimum, you'll be excited. Like, hold on. Let me see what Joe Milton talking about first. Just because of his youth, his athleticism, that's an upgrade right there. Now, I know y'all want to talk about Dak injuries. I don't neither. So let's change the subject. Running back room. Running back room. We going group to group. Running back room. At bare minimum, it's better by proxy, by accumulation. Now I know that doesn't sound reassuring, right? But Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams, and Jadon Blue, and you can throw Phil Maffa in them too. We traded because people will say we should have let Rico Dowdle go, right? Right? Hear me out. That's fair. Is Rico Dowdle an older Zeke equivalent to Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Jadon Blue, Phil Maffa? Because that's what we added to the room. I know what we subtracted from the room, but what we added to we 8 likes away from 100. Don't come on. I'm gonna pour me some more tequila because y'all ain't gonna just keep acting like I ain't here streaming on the late doing me dirty. Hit the like button for me. Josiah Washington, 499 super chat. Appreciate you, Josiah. Wait. So if I just go to training camp just to watch, I got to show ID. I thought it was open practice. I think it is open practice, but I think they still ID people though. I think they still ID people. So I think you do. I think we confirmed that last time. Somebody said that somebody that went let Josiah know. Thank you for the super chat. I think you do got to show ID. 3 likes away from 100. I know for a fact Miles Sanders' pedigree shows that he should be better than Rico Dowdle. What's Miles Sanders' highest season he got under his belt? 1,200? What's his highest season? 1,200 yards? Somebody let me know. I see we got it to 100 likes. Appreciate y'all. The Panthers replaced Miles with Rico, which is nasty. 1,300. Rico Dowdle will never rush for 1,300 yards. Is it age? It can't be age. Rico Dowdle is 27 years old. Miles Sanders is what, 28? 1,286. That 1,300 to me. Why would you say Rico's better than Miles right now? I got you. Why? Not because of last year? What did Rico Dowdle do last year that would make you say he's better than Miles Sanders? And you can say I'm reaching on Miles Sanders. I don't care about that. But what is I want to know why people think that we downgraded from Rico. What did Rico do? Rico had how many touchdowns last year? He ran for 20 plus yards how many times? We're not going to have revisionist history. I'm not about to walk around sad, feeling like I lost somebody when it comes to Rico Dowdle. Our running back room is better by default. I'm not even, you don't got to praise Miles. You don't got to praise we being messy. How we being messy? I ain't being messy. I don't know if y'all forgot. If you new here, I understand. But y'all know I ain't never been a big Rico Dowdle fan. Don Dash, you been here? You been here. Never was a big Rico Dowdle fan. He ain't even a Cowboy no more. Why I gotta sugarcoat it? He better take his ass to some Panthers chats. I'm just keeping it real. Our running back room is better already. Jadon Blue has a lot of potential. A lot of potential. Right? Miles Sanders has experience. Javonte Williams has experience. And they both got that don't want to get kicked out the league chip on their shoulder. Now, y'all know I still want another running back. Y'all know I do. I'm not crowning Rico or crowning Miles Sanders. I'm not crowning Jadon Blue, and I'm not crowning Javonte Williams. But what I am saying is our room is better. Wide receiver room. Do I need to expound on that? You traded basically Brandon Cooks for George Pickens. Do I need to expound? That one trade in George Pickens changed the entire outlook on the wide receiver room. We went from a weak wide receiver room to a strong one with one move because now Jalen Tolbert ain't trying to disguise himself as a 2. He can go back to being possibly a 3rd receiver or 4th. Already. Jonathan Mingo and Tolbert can battle. It's not default that they're going to be on the field. One of them going to be on the bench. That makes them go harder. Josiah Washington, 499 Super Chat. Sanders was nothing to worry about when he was at Philly. It was Swift. He was a problem. Sanders ran them to a Super Bowl. Swift didn't. The Super Bowl team that made it in 2022, Miles Sanders was the running back. DeAndre Swift came in there for a year, and he had a great year, but that was the year they fell apart. I'm not saying it's because of DeAndre Swift. It was because of that. I ain't even going to get into that before somebody come here and get their feelings hurt. But my point is, Sanders was not the reason. They actually had success with Miles Sanders out there. I think Miles Sanders never got a real chance in Carolina. You can't say he fell off if he only got like 40 carries the entire year. Now, you can say he ain't looking in practice or whatever your reasoning is. That's fair. But he never got a true shot. I can't even see plays where he fell off. He wasn't on the field. So we're going to see. If nothing else, he's fresh. But we're going to see. Maybe he's trash. I'm okay with saying that. Maybe he's trash. But Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Jadon Blue, hopefully one of them sticks. Receiving core, I like that Mingo's probably going to be our 3. I like that Tolbert's going to be our 3 or our 4. No one's comfortable. Kevontae Turpin better lock in because y'all already know what he got going on. I think the receiving room with people like the bottom of the receiving room got a whole lot of talent in it. You got Ryan Flournoy, who's still trying to get his footing, right? You got Kevontae Turpin, who just had those allegations, so you know he's going to be on his P's and Q's for the whole year now, hoping that he keep his job. Jalen Brooks can go. Y'all know how I feel about Jalen's. Jalen Brooks, Jalen Moreno-Cropper. I would say go ahead and take Jalen Tolbert, but he pretty solidified. He not going nowhere. 171 people in here, man. Hit the like button for me. Josiah Washington, 499 Super Chat. I really feel like we're going to surprise people. Thanksgiving night, we're going to beat Mahomes. I like the way you talking, but I want to build to that. I don't want to jump out the window, but I ain't going to say you wrong. I forgot about Paris Campbell. Paris Campbell's better than Jalen Tolbert. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm about to piss somebody off with that one. Paris Campbell's better than Jalen Tolbert. Thank you again for that super chat, Josiah. Don, that look, man. Y'all know, look, all last year. See, I've been positive for a couple of weeks, so y'all forgot how I get down. What's up, Ty Cowboys? Ty Cowboys know Jalen Tolbert and Rico Dowdle. They can go right now. Y'all can go home. Goodbye. Is that mean? Prove me wrong. Training camp is in 10 days. Talk Your Talk Media. What's good with you? Training camp is in 10 days. The first game's in 2 months. Prove me wrong. Jalen Tolbert, go out there and go crazy. Go do something. I like the young rookie we picked up from Oregon, Trayshawn Holden. I'll put him at wide receiver 3 or 4. A lot of these dudes can go. None of the receivers outside of CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens should feel safe. Who has the right to feel safe? If you can hit the open market tonight and no one would sign you, you cannot feel safe. Dak owns, bring them baskets. What's good with you? I ain't been a Tolbert fan. Y'all want to know why? It's July 11th. I can tell y'all why I'm not a Tolbert fan. I'm gonna be real with y'all about why I'm so hard on some of the players. Now, some people will tell me why they'll get mad. Wrong, you too hard on certain players. You're not hard enough on Dak Prescott. Oh, I've been hard on Dak Prescott. Y'all need to go back, if you're bored, go back and watch my post-playoff loss rants. One time we lost the San Fran, it was like 35,000 views on that video on a live stream. People just came to laugh at me. But go see how hard I am on Dak Prescott. No excuses was given. Josiah Washington, 199 Super Chat. I'll take Tolbert. I'm a real CF. I'm going to be real CFT. Hey, you take him. Respect that. But I was a big Tolbert fan. Got Tolbert videos. I just knew Tolbert was going to be Michael Gallup's replacement. Rich Lloyd, appreciate you, man. When you come in here, take your shoes off, hit that like button, speak to everybody. Tolbert won the Steelers game. Dak Prescott won the Steelers game. Tolbert made a catch. I guess you got to go 1-1, but Tolbert was not the reason we drove that field. And not to be funny, that Steelers game would be lost if Dak Prescott didn't dive on that fumble. Not only did Dak make that throw, he also grabbed that fumble. Remember? Tried to fumble that game away. Y'all remember that? QB1 dove into that fumble, almost got his head taken off. Nah, you're not going to never tell me Jalen Tolbert won a game for me. No, he didn't. Jalen Tolbert was supposed to have taken the team by the reins and solidified himself as the wide receiver 2. The NFL is a not for long proposition. Todd Church, what's good with you? That was Rico's fumble, by the way. The same Rico Dowdle I'm not a fan of. In the NFL, to become a starter to like really solidify yourself, you got like this small of a chance most of the time if you're not drafted high. If you're drafted in the first round, you get more chances, second round, et cetera, et cetera. Jalen Tolbert was drafted in the third round. 4 years ago? Was it 2021? Been here for a while. Hangs out with Dak all the time. Like, you've been here for a minute. Mad people get hurt last year. Brandon Cooks gets hurt. It's your time. It's your shot. You're supposed to show up. And after that catch for the Steelers game, what was the next thing Jalen Tolbert did that was game changing? What did he do after that was game changing? Somebody tell me. I'm waiting. Somebody tell me. He had a whole season. Rico Dowdle had a whole season. Some people only get one play, one chance to make people be like, yo, we need to add them to the team. I mean, we need to keep them on this team. I'm sorry. Y'all think if Dak Prescott played bad in the preseason in 2016, he's here right now? Y'all think if Dak Prescott lost 2 games in a row during that winning streak his rookie year, that he'd be here right now? Somebody answer that for me. His margin of error was small as hell. I can't lose no games. I can barely have an incompletion. He had Tony Romo, beloved Tony Romo, waiting in the wings. All Dak had to do was have a bad series. They'd be like, yep, well, that was fun. Bring Tony in. Balled out his rookie year. First playoff game, although we lost, went toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers. As a rookie, toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers. I don't have, and he was a 4th rounder. Josiah Washington, 499 Super Chat. Lipke had that long screenplay. He was a big part of that game. That's a fact. And I almost gave up on Hunter Lipke. Y'all remember that? Thank you for that Super Chat. Because he had that damn fumble. In the Dolphins game. Hit the like button for me. We got 184 people in here. Your chance is this small, especially when you're not a OD great player. If you was drafted high, you get more chances. When you was drafted low, your chances go out the window. Jalen Tolbert ain't have enough cachet to be not doing well all year. So I moved on. I was like, you know what? He ain't got it. I know he wears a star. I wanted him to do well, but he ain't have it. I'm sorry, y'all. If Jalen Tolbert was what we wanted him to be, we wouldn't have been beating it. Please go get a receiver. Lou's takes. What's good with my dog, man? Lou, I gotta talk to you too, man. I want to talk gap scheme with you. I need you to break it down for me, bro. Apparently, that's the route we going. I need you to break down gap scheme so I can get very, very familiar. I watched some stuff on it, but I need to be uplifted by somebody I know that I trust with their O-line prowess. Break it down for me, bro. Because that's apparently what we're going to be doing, a lot of gap scheme stuff. And I think, Lou, I think that's great for Tyler Guyton. From what I've seen, I think gap scheme is perfect for him instead of a zone scheme where everybody's stepping in the same direction. With athleticism from BB and stuff like that, I think the gap scheme is going to fit this team perfect. What you think? I don't know what's Chef Token talking about. See, Lou, I respect. We're gonna talk. Let me hit you up offline. We're gonna talk. But speed race. Oh no, which speed racer we're talking crazy? Somebody got somebody speed racer Dak Prescott stinks. That's a child, y'all. You can tell, but when a child comes in here because their commentary sounds stupid. That's a child. Don't pay him no mind, him or her. But back to my point. We were going through the roster. We got to Jalen Tolbert and we got to Rico Dowdle from last year, and it sounds like I'm just a hater. I'm not. How long was Rico Dowdle with the Cowboys, y'all? 5 years? He 27. Rico was with us for 5 years? 4 or 5. I think it was 5 years. Practice squad back. He's like Malik Davis to me. Josiah Washington, 199 Super Chat. Well, what other fullbacks are out there? I like Lipke. Injured for 4. That's another thing. He was injury prone. I like Lipke now. He redeemed himself. He played very well last year for what he is. He's an H-back, fullback, hybrid. He could do some Kyle check things. I don't dislike Lipke anymore. But Rico ain't do nothing special. You cannot be a running back. And Rico had what, 3 touchdowns last year? How you a starting running back in the NFL? You muster up 1,000 yards. You have 3 TDs the entire year. You the starter. What? Let me double check that. Because I know I ain't bugging. Hold on. Was I wrong? 2 rushing TDs the entire year. And I think he had 3 receiving TDs. That's so mediocre. It's so mediocre. I'm sorry. So, nah, I'm just done. I'm just done. I want greatness. Y'all, a lot of people hate Dak Prescott. He trash. You're not hard on Dak Prescott. If Rico had to lean on his best season, or Tober had to lean on their best season, they're not even Pro Bowlers. You can hate Dak Prescott, but you can't take his Pro Bowls, his All Pro. He led the league in touchdowns one year. I don't care how much you hate him. That shit ain't easy to do. You can't trip and fall and lead the NFL in passing touchdowns. Oops. In the same years where there's a Patrick Mahomes running around, there's a Josh Allen running around, they wasn't hurt. Lamar Jackson was here. He led the league in touchdowns. I don't care how much y'all hate him. That's on his jacket. He can say, yeah, one year I led the league in touchdowns. Forever. That's him. Yeah, 1 year I was a second team all pro. That shit ain't easy. It's only 2 quarterback all pros every year. So I'm just saying, like, as much as you hate Dak, he can throw some accolades out there that where you could be like, all right, I can see him balling. He's been an all pro. He's been a Pro Bowler. He was in the MVP running. I'm not giving Rico the same kind of leniency. You could barely start. You was in a life battle with fucking Ezekiel Elliott in year 10. No. I'm sorry. So I was cool with Rico leaving. You can hate on Miles Sanders all you want, but Miles Sanders can say, you know what? Yeah, 1 year I did almost rush for 1,300 yards. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I was just starting running back on a Super Bowl team. That was me. Javonte Williams, before he got seriously injured, was balling for Denver. Like, seriously balling. Multiple runs over 20 yards. Jadon Blue ran a 4.2 or 4.3 in the combine. Things that you can lean on, like, I might can see something. You feel me? What is Rico going to tell me that he do good? Game on the line. I'm sorry. Y'all know why it was just a scheduling mismatch. Tolbert ain't go out there and dominate no corner to get that touchdown. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll get back on track. I wasn't supposed to go on this 10-minute soliloquy on why I don't like Jalen Tolbert or I don't like Rico Dowdle, but it goes to my point of I was making. We got better players in here, or at least potentially better players. I'm not giving no more passes. I'm sorry, y'all. And I'm looked at as negative or looked at as negative or like, yo, Rome, you're not giving, like, you're not being positive. I'll just have to own that in some realms. Like last year, we signed, and we drafted a guy named Kalen Carson, better known as Seatbelt. Gave him a cool ass nickname. He had like a chain with a license plate on it, all this goofy ass shit, and he was not good all year. I'm sorry. Josh Butler, I don't even think he was drafted. Josh Butler came off the sidelines and was playing better than Kalen Carson. How you let somebody that we didn't draft? I feel like he came off the street. Where did Butler come from? Playing better than Carson. Carson, you supposed to ball. And you was drafted in the same round as Deron Bland. So I don't want to hear that he was drafted low. Why was he so hyped? Because of that dumbass name. That's real. I hope Butler comes back balling, man. He was a good depth piece. I don't need him to start, but I like Butler. Because he showed out. When you know what I was talking about earlier? I'm gonna read your super chat in 1 second, Josiah Washington. My fault. Thank you for that 499 super chat, by the way. When you get your chance, you take advantage of it. Josh Butler got a chance and made us all be like, who is that? Tell me I'm lying. Lisa Laws, what's good with you? I'm good. Josh Butler made us all say, who is that? Immediately. Josiah Washington, 499 super chat. Kenneth Murray isn't balling like Overshown, but I've got high hopes for Murray. I feel like he's going to make an impact. I just need him to be decent. Overshown was a superstar the way he was playing. So I ain't going to put that on his back. But I think that Murray can play good. I test don't lie. He just looked great. Like, yo, wow. Deron Bland. Excuse me. I didn't have a lot of faith in Deron Bland. I'm going to keep it real with you. When Deron Bland was drafted, I was like, oh, okay, depth piece, camp body. Deron Bland went out there and just balled out. Then he started getting interceptions and stuff. It's like, okay, we got us one. That's what you got to do. I'm just not giving passes. Luke Schoonmaker, second round draft pick, shouldn't have been drafted there. Has been did a dash. That's why I'm excited about that room being better. Brevin Spanford has stepped in, an undrafted free agent, and took that spot. Took it already. Camp ain't even snap. We ain't had a snap yet. And I've already heard from Brian Broaddus solidifying, yeah, Spanford's the second tight end. How you let somebody take your spot that wasn't drafted? You get your shot, you go take it. That's why I love Dak Prescott, man. He got his shot, he took it. I ain't even like Dak. I've told this story a lot of times. I was a Romo supporter. I ain't want Dak to take Romo's job. I was like, yo, man, when Tony get back, we good. Dak balled he did so well that year. I said, shit, guess we got a new starter. That's the realest thing I can tell you. I ain't hate Tony. I just was like, yo, I'm not taking that young boy off the field. He balling. If Dak Prescott got hurt and Joe Milton balled for 8 weeks, appreciate you for. It might be Milton's job. If the same thing happened to Dak that happened to Tony, Milton came in and balled out all the way through the playoffs, went toe to toe with Matthew Stafford in a playoff game and was balling, it might be Milton time. That's how it goes. The NFL your feelings, it's facts over feelings. That's it. Do I want that to happen? No, but shit be going down. It's not about loyalty. It's about this league is cutthroat. You need the best of the best. You got to ball out. You can't take time off. You can't play around with it, Lisa. You just can't. And that's why I was done with Tolbert. I'm not babying you for 7 years. Hopefully he could turn into a wide receiver too. No, you got to come to play. I'm glad Jalen Tolbert's like, damn, this room crowded. When Trayshawn Holden said, yeah, I'm coming for heads, when he had his eyes like this, he's like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm coming for people. I wanted Jalen Tolbert to be like, who is that? Yeah, man. I'm the young dude that want to take your job. I want Jalen Tolbert to be like, dang, Mingo looking good too. All right. Like, I can't take no breaks. Wide receiver 3 ain't given. You got to earn that, baby. You got to earn that. That's what I'm saying. Like all these rooms, there's no more excuses. Like, the battles is different. Yo, everyone keeps saying that Sam Williams about to go crazy. And I'm excited. I like Sam Williams or Slam Williams, whatever we called him. He had a nickname too early too. Although that slam in the Detroit game was dope. But Sam Williams can't be comfortable because we got a new rookie from Boston College that is coming to play. Donovan Ezeraku can rush the passer right now. He don't need a couple years. He don't need to add to his tool bag. Well, he will, but he already got a tool bag. He already got pass rush moves. He looks like a young Hassan Reddick. I'm so happy we drafted him. And Sam Williams probably thought, oh, I'm going to be the second. No, you're not. The edge room is another room that was weak and is now crowded in a good way. The best 2 edge rushers of this team are clearly Micah Parsons and Dante Fowler. Who's the third? Sam Williams got all the attributes. He's fast. He's a larger individual. He should be right there. But no, because Donovan Ezeraku looked good. Then you got sleepers like Peyton Turner, etc. Marshawn Nealon, who's like in his second year. Marshawn Nealon probably was like, okay, I'm penciled in. And he looked up and said, hold on, y'all drafted another edge? Sam Williams is healthy? What? Y'all signed Dante Fowler? What are we doing? Marshawn Nealon went from I'm a starter to shit, am I fourth? Like, and I like that. Look over your shoulder. Ain't shit guaranteed. Y'all know who comfortable in that room? Y'all want to know who comfortable in the edge rushing room right now? Micah Parsons. Yeah, ain't nobody taking Micah's job. Everyone else, get to work. Now, like I seen what Brandon Mahoney said, the defensive tackle room is wide open. Yeah, Osa's straight. He got that bag. Osa's a starter. Who else starting? We all know, if you know anything about Eberflus's system, we all know that Eberflus is not the biggest one-tech person. Go back. I did the history. I'm going to probably drop a video on that too. He's not a big one-tech person. Eberflus will run out there with 2-3 techs. Tell me I'm lying. We 208 people. I know we can get to 200 likes. I know we can. It's right there. I know we can do it. I believe in y'all. Tell the truth though. Eberflus, I've looked, he's had defenses where he's ran out there with 2-3 techs. Am I saying that's the right thing to do? I'm not. But that's his system. Good up the field guys, cause disruption. We're not 2-gapping no more. That was Mike Zimmer. His 3 techs are usually bigger guys. Not that bigger. Go back and look. Go look at what he had in Chicago. You remember Antoine Woods? Y'all know that was his 1 tech. Antoine Woods was starting for him for the Colts. Antoine Woods wasn't no big dude. 305, 310. I want another one tech. Please get another one tech. But if y'all think we about to go get one of the world renowned one techs, don't lie to yourself. We gonna get another version of Jonathan Hankins. Remember Jonathan Hankins? We gonna get something like that. So a professional one tech. Now it's not gonna be expensive. It'll probably be somebody to get cut. That's who we get. I like Toya, but I can't. We can't depend on Jay Toya. He's a rookie. I'm not gonna lie to myself with that. I'm not. But I like that all these rooms is crowded. Some rooms need help. We know running back. We still want it. We it's not solidified. Defensive tackle and corner. I'll give you my thoughts on Kyer Elam. Y'all ready for some Kool Aid? Hold on. Let me sip my Kool Aid. My Kool Aid smells and sips like tequila, but let me sip my Kool Aid. Oh. I think Kyer Elam is gonna be a player. I'm drinking the Kool Aid. I think Kyer Elam's going to be a player. You can't. What does Dallas Cowboys media thrive on? Dallas Cowboys local media thrives on one thing, and it don't begin with a P. It begins with an N. Negativity. That's what they love negativity. They love the Dak. You can use Dak as that. They love to hate on Dak. They love to find the negative. Oh no, the sky is falling. See Clarence Hill. Oh no, the Cowboys signed somebody that was trash. For Kyer Elam to have such a strong spring, we're gonna just call it spring. For him to have such a strong spring, it's encouraging. A whole bunch of pass breakups, and this is what makes me excited. When DBs can't touch or pull on none of the receivers. Pause. That that was nasty. Y'all got me. 52 minutes into the stream. Damn it. Y'all got me. That one was nasty. That was a crazy comment. I apologize for my indiscretions. I was in my bag too. Somebody hit screen record. That's don't get somebody block Don Dash. Get him out of here. What's up, Decarian Ward? Nah, but you don't have rights to the football as a corner right now. You have to mind your manners and stuff like that. And he got pass breakup after pass breakup. Brian Broaddus, Bobby Belt, um, Nick Harris, Yarish, every reporter, Joseph Hoyt, every reporter said something good about Kyer Elam. That's hard to do when you're guarding CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. No Diddy Rome, Jesus Christ. I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much. Leave me alone. So yeah, I got faith in Elam. Out of all of the free agents, it's Elam. I'm afraid to get excited about Kenneth Murray. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to get excited about Sanborn too. Linebacker is a question mark for me. It is. Yeah, I'm afraid. Do y'all think Trayvon Diggs and Siobhan Revel gonna be ready for week one? I'm not sold on Sanborn quite yet. I need them pads to start clicking. Linebackers, that's why I'm not so. It's passing drills in the spring. So Elam can show me that he got the speed, the reaction, pass breakups, etc. Linebackers, you got to show me you ready to hit. So I'm gonna learn about Sanborn and Murray very soon. 11 days to be exact. Well, about 17, 18 days, because I think pads don't come on for like a week or so. So I can't wait. But you can thud up. It's gonna happen. Down South Cowboy 199 Super Chat. Who was the best defender for the Cowboys in 2024? Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons missed mad games and still had what, 10 sacks? Micah Parsons. He's just different. Y'all know Micah. Micah's still our best defender. Like it ain't close. Diggs is looking like he might be able to get out there. Now he might be rushing back because contractual and people like he got a chip on his shoulder. Overshown would have probably had it, but he got hurt. I think Sanborn does fit the role. And he's an overachiever. I'm not out on Sanborn at all. I want to see. I just want to see. I think that's fair. I just want to see. Parsons had 12 sacks. He missed mad games. Like, come on now. Let's not do that. You heard any news on Gilmore coming to Dallas? Nope. Jay Smooth with the $2 super chat. My fault. I just read it. No, I haven't heard anything, bro. Hopefully we hear something. I think Gilmore is waiting for camps to start. Like, I don't think we had to worry about Gilmore signing before camp. I think Gilmore has like 2 or 3 teams on speed dial. He's just waiting until the games, like the practices start, and he'll make his decision. Gilmore gonna play this year. A lot of y'all noticed signing players stopped. It's because right now you're gonna wait for injury to happen and to be able to take advantage of a needy team, get that contract to go up. That's all. That's all. I'm sitting here thinking about how this team, like y'all ain't hear like the players I was naming that replaced some of the I don't want to call it the garbage, but like we really did revamp this team in a good way. 100% we revamped this team. Last year we didn't have a Solomon Thomas. Who would have been Solomon Thomas last year? Upgrade. Who? Who was in that role last year? When Osa got tired, who was in that role? When our 3 tech got tired, we didn't have a veteran like Solomon Thomas. Nobody. That's why I want another player for Mozzie. I think Mozzie's going to have a better year. No question, because he's been getting better incrementally. But I think a veteran 1 tech to keep him fresh, perfect. So I'm looking forward to who that's going to be. I told you about the edge room. We talked about receiver. We talked about tight end. Everything is improved. Offensive line is improved. One piece can change a lot. Tyler Booker changed everything. Don't tell Lose Takes and Boss Cowboy I said that. Tyler Booker made everything better. And I feel great about it because of the George Pickens trade. If we just get Tyler Booker and we run in Tolbert out there, I'm mad as shit. That's true. But because we got George Pickens, it makes the Tyler Booker pick perfect. Perfect. Because the interior of their offensive line is so solidified. Tyler Smith, Tyler Booker, Cooper Beebe. I 100% think the Cowboys are open. They're healthy. Don Dash, you're right. That's a Cowboys move. They don't want to sign nobody. They just want their players to get healthy. I think that's negligence. I think it's negligence. I don't think you should do that. I think you should 100%, 100% be prepared. Don't wait till everything's falling apart. Be prepared. Guyton is still a traffic cones until proven otherwise, though. Zaytoven, I can't get on Tolbert and get on Dowdle and then say you're wrong. Luckily, your quarterback is good at stepping up in the pocket and throwing that football. So the middle of that pocket being good. I'm hoping Dak Prescott, who when he had a decent offensive line in 2023, had one of the best, quickest releases in the NFL. I'm talking about like top 5. Keep the middle of that pocket clean. Dak can get the football off. You got to be a hell of a pass rusher to get there, especially when he has weapons that can get open. $200 likes. Yeah, we 17 away. Might as well, Don Dash. Might as well get the 200. Did y'all? Let me ask y'all some questions while we. You know what I haven't done in a while? Archie Ling, what's good with you? One, I'm gonna ask y'all a couple questions, man. Did y'all enjoy the stream last night with the chat up on the screen? Because I'm gonna get that to work. I know it was tripping, so I had to go old school. Are we using more of a NASCAR package? I think we will. I'm gonna get it back. It was tripping earlier. That's why. Remember, I had the other stream that wouldn't work. I'm gonna get it back up like that. It started to freeze. I tried to launch it. It didn't work. Oh, Angry Cowboy. Yo, the Angry Cowboys fan, my dog. What's good, Angry? Y'all go subscribe to Angry channel, man. Angry be putting in work, man. A lot of good content. A lot of good content. I ain't even telling you, you will like it. Just go listen. You will like it. Lose takes, angry. It's a lot of great content out here, y'all. Y'all support me. I'm not gonna send y'all nowhere that's trash. If Angry was bad at this thing, I wouldn't even send you over there. I'll be like, yo, man, what up, Angry? I wouldn't send you over there. I was like, nah. if somebody bad at what they do, I ain't gonna send my peoples over there. I don't want y'all to come back like, Ron, why you send me over there? My man's channel was weak. You need to get that call-in feature. Out of all the things I'm adding to the channel, that's the one thing I'm reluctant on adding. I'm reluctant on adding the call-in. I don't think that's my bag. How about this? What if I add a link? What if I go live and put the link in the chat and y'all can jump in here live with me? Yeah, let's get up on the screen. The basement boys, damn, I'm garbage. Don't do that. You not garbage. Don't do that, basement. You my dog. Yeah. Jump in the link then. I'll do that. I'll put the link up. Jump in the link. Don't be coming here with your camera off, neither on some bullshit. If you gonna come here, camera gotta be on, or I'm getting you out. Y'all always coming at me crazy. Turn your camera on. Yeah, you want to talk football with me? I give you 5 minutes with the God. Let's box with the God. Let's do that. Let's do a roll call though, y'all. Where y'all at? I ain't did a roll call since 1988. I want to know where y'all at. Right before camp start. Let me see what some of my people's is at. We needed 200 likes. Get 7 more likes and roll call. I got Ohio. Hold on. Lisa's in Jersey. My brother live in Jersey. Ohio, DMV. I got mad family in DMV. Is that Virginia Tech? Is that Virginia Tech? What's that? Vermont? What's VT? Hold on, I got California. I knew I was gonna get Cali in here. Arkansas, that's fire. Jersey, Raleigh. Raleigh, okay. I got family in Raleigh. Word. I got family in Raleigh. My cousin live in Raleigh. Hanford, California. Okay, South Carolina, the boot. Okay, VA, Texas. I knew Texas in here. Gilly waiting on a 2-year deal. They ain't gonna give him that. He better get this 1-year deal. Chill out. Arizona from Cali. Okay, Vermont. Okay. Angry, you in Vermont. Okay. Magnolia, Frisco, Florida. Chicago, South Side. Word, word. Got family on the west side of Chicago, off Cicero. What you know about that, Dennis Graham? Off Cicero on Erie Street. I got family right out there. What you know about that? Little Rock, Arkansas. Cicero, big as shit. New Jersey, Bahamas. Word, word, word. I'm gonna be in Barbados next week, y'all. I'll be in Barbados next week. Taking a little vacation before the season start for about 4 days. Be in Barbados. Louisiana, Memphis, Tennessee. Hold on, I see somebody. Tennessee, Beaumont, Texas, Dallas tapped in. That's a fact. That's a fact. Bakersfield. I always love to see where y'all at because it makes me feel great. I got people everywhere watching me. That's dope. Morocco, damn, that's fire, Paul. We should go get Rasul Douglas. Should we though? Tennessee? Should we? Rasul? I don't know. That sounds like something from 10 years ago. I don't know if I want to get Rasul. Sip a margarita, bro. I'm about to be off the rum punch. I'm about to go to Barbados. There's rum down there. That's where we going. Miss me, brother Samoa. What's good? Appreciate y'all, man. Let me know where y'all at. That's dope. Joe Gonzalez, San Antonio. I've never been to San Antonio. I would love to go. Heard the food is great in San Antonio. Food is great in Texas in general. One of the only black faces up here. Hey man, it's all good. It ain't about the face or the skin, it's about the genuineness. You a genuine brother, Angry. That's what they need. Just keep being yourself, man. Connecticut, all right, Memphis. If you be yourself, you be real, people gonna rock with you. Skin color don't matter. That's how I move. El Paso, I got family in El Paso too. My brother-in-law down there. Bleed Star. Word, word, word. VA. I got love for VA. I went to college in VA, Richmond, Virginia to be exact. So VA got a special place in my heart. Virginia got a special place in my heart. And as y'all know, I was born in Austin, Texas, 1983. That's where the Cowboys love comes from. Austin, Texas. Born in Austin. I lived a bunch of places, Paul. I was born in Austin, though. That's where the Cowboys love comes from. Washington, D.C. Word, word, word. You know I'm familiar with D.C. Been to D.C. plenty of times. See, Don Dash, you I don't know if you young or old. When I was in college in Richmond, we used to go to D.C. all the time. We used to go to Love. We used to go to H2O. You don't remember them clubs. You probably a youngin'. Of course I'm a Longhorns fan. No question. The only thing that's weird, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm a Longhorns fan, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm not a Mavericks fan. And I know I should be. But when I was growing up and it was time to pick basketball teams, I ain't gonna lie. Born in Austin, I got family in Chicago, so I had moved back to Chicago with my family in my like early teens. But I was already a Cowboys fan. I could have leaned Chicago Bulls at the time, but I ain't want to. It's too easy. I ended up liking the Houston Rockets. And it just stuck. And I never been able to get like I know people like, yo, you should have just switched to the I was a Rockets fan, Akeem Olajuwon years. So we here now. It don't make sense. People like, how you a Cowboys fan and a Rockets fan? It is what it is, man. I don't make the rules. Sometimes you end up liking weird teams. I seen a goddamn Eagles fan that's a Mavericks fan. It's confusing. So people be fans of whoever they fans of. University of Texas. I know it's in. I know where it's at. I know where UT's at. I know. That's why I'm a Texas fan now. But no, I didn't grow up in Austin like all these years. I was there for a couple years. I still got family in Texas, actually in Dallas. That's who I stayed with last time I went to the game. I got family everywhere. I'll be back to Dallas this year. I'm currently rooting for the Rockets. People can call me an 18 Hooper or whatever. I don't care, man. Look, you already know I'm hyped that KD there. Do y'all get mad when I get away from talking football, especially in July? I just wanted to know where y'all was at. Hey, I was at Walmart last week and I saw somebody that watches the stream. Shout out to my dog. I ain't gonna say his name or nothing like that. I was in there looking crazy too. I was in there. I had my Crocs on. I think I was a little ashy. I ain't even look. You know how you run to the store real quick? Dude tapped me like, yo, CFT. I was like, what up? I ain't even expect him to see me. He's like, yo, what's good with you? I just thought that was fire. That just caught me off guard. He's like, yo, CFT. I was like, shit. I ain't even here. Sometimes hey man, look, I'm a real person. I have ran into people plenty of times. They think I'm gonna be Hollywood or acting. I am me. I'm the same me that I am on camera, off camera. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference at all. And that's how I'm gonna be. I can't wait to meet some of y'all in person. Anybody in here met me in person? Somebody in the stream, if you met me in person, say it real quick. Because I like for people to be like, nah, when I met you, you was you. Because some people be acting like I don't know. They think I'm gonna be different. I don't know what it is. I'm just me though. Decurion more Cowboys, and I go where LeBron goes. So Lakers. Okay, I respect that. Don't get mad, Decurion. I told you. Although I'm a Rockets fan, Jordan is my GOAT. Jordan is my GOAT. That's my era. I was born in '83. Jordan is my GOAT. I can't. LeBron came too late. I respect LeBron, but he ain't Jordan. I can't wait. I'm gonna go to Philly. As much as y'all think that me and Brunson be fighting, Brunson then invited me to Philly. Okoye then invited me to Philly. Shout out to Okoye, man. Okoye, mad cool in person. I don't know if y'all know that. Okoye Media, that's my dog. Mad cool in person. Um, Pastor Carl invited me to Philly. I got to get up there. I respect that, Decuria. Am I saying your name right, Decuria? For you be like, yo, you're saying my name wrong a whole bunch. I'll call you Miss Moore. Irv Bain, my dog. I'll make sure you straight. Hey man, I ain't stressing. I've been to Philly. This is how you know I'm old. Didn't Okoye move to Jersey? I don't know. I don't know. This is how you know I'm old. Y'all never been to the Philly Greek? Y'all know I'm a Q. I've been to the Philly Greek. I've been to Philly a couple times. It was before my channel though. But ain't nobody. I ain't scared to go to Philly. Philly is legit. I ain't saying you should go out there acting like it's sweet, but I ain't afraid to go. I'll go. Go right to the game too and enjoy myself and get me a chicken cheesesteak. Trying to cut back on the beef. Oh, damn. Y'all don't. I'm talking about food. Y'all don't start tripping. We was doing good. We was having regular talk. Everybody relax. I know how y'all do. Damn it. The Greek was fire though. I hate y'all. Eh, Y'all got me self-conscious. I know as soon as I say something crazy, I be in my mind like, I shouldn't have said that. They gonna trip. Lisa, how you gonna do me like that? That was wild. D shift pause. Yeah, yeah. Too much to say. First of all, D shift pause yourself. To type out too much beef is nasty work. You pause yourself. Y'all will meet me in person, Decuria. Y'all will meet me in person, no question. I'll move around a little bit. I'll be at the Panthers game this year, and I will be in Dallas. I want to go to the Green Bay game. Me and my brother was talking about which Cowboys game to go to in Dallas. We going to one of them. He keep telling me he want to go to the Arizona game on Monday night. I don't know if I want to do that though. Serial glizzy eater is nasty work. I should end the stream. That's nasty work. I should 100% end the stream. Hold on. Straight Diddy work. Oh wow. Oh snap. No, I no, I don't mind it. Only thing I need to say about the pause thing, I'll say this real quick. What I miss in Chicago, what food I miss in Chicago, I can't say it because you know they're gonna trip, Dennis. Italian beefs. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Italian beefs, deep dish pizza, real deep dish pizza. Like Giordano's and stuff like that. But like not Giordano's is the one that everybody can Google. But I like Chicago thin crust pizza that people don't really talk about. Um Portillo's, even though I know that's commercial. Um what else I miss in Chicago that's food wise? Um Harold's. Yeah. That's what it's called, Lisa. Google it. It's called Italian. You can't call it nothing else. I'm not going to say Italian pause. Shame on all the food jokes. I hate y'all. Y'all wow. Y'all are wild. Italian hoagies. Nah, I know. Look, I know. The last part of the stream, last 20 minutes have been not football talk. I miss kicking it with y'all though. I can't do tomorrow night. I'll be at a dinner, so I couldn't do Friday Night Live with CFT. I just jumped it Friday. We jumped early, and you know why I love y'all? Italian pause is crazy. I know. I love y'all because I went live on a Friday night randomly, and y'all in here. That's so fire to me. Y'all show me mad love. Hold on, I'm checking one thing out. Like, I'm here on a Friday and y'all already rocking with a brother. Hold on. Sorry. Got a couple monitors moving things around. What's up, Katharina? Katharina. I didn't even think you was rocking with me no more. I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Thomas Garrett, I'll be at the Cowboys Raiders game in Las Vegas. I want to go to the Chargers Cowboys game. That's the last home game for the Cowboys. Let me know. That's what we could do. What games y'all going to? Put it in the chat. What games y'all going to? How do I feel about the safety room? Why y'all put what games I'm going? I talked to Paul about the safety room. I like the safety room. because Malik Hooker had his best years under who? Eberflus. Eberflus made Hooker who he is. So I'm not saying he's going to play like he was when he's younger, but this is his system. This is how Malik Hooker grew up in this system. Like he was adapting to other systems. This is Malik Huster. This is Malik Hooker's system. This is it. So he's going to play better, and I think that Wanye Thomas is going to ball out. Donovan Wilson has been phased out to me. He's out. Giants game. My dog live in Jersey. He want me to go to a Giants game. That's my brother too. I need to get up top, man. I got a lot of people up top. No NFL games this year. Been going through but going to a Texas Longhorns game. Okay, AZ Ice Wolf. That's fire. Katrina, I'm good. If I don't catch it live, I watch all the replays. I know, Katrina. I'm just talking with you. I'm just joking with you. You always show me love. Always. I'm just joking with you. Me too, Rome. Wilson and Hooker was thumbs down is funny to me. Thumbs down is funny to me. Yo, brother, trying to go to a game. He know we're gonna lose. Hold on. Trying to make sure I catch everything. Bro can't even like my favorite food. D Shiv, you funny, man. You were funny. Oh no. Hey, y'all, that's real. Cause I had 3 deaths. Y'all don't remember I had 3 deaths between May and June. Can y'all put some prayers in the chat for Miss Sadiqa Charles? I'm talking about like Cowboys fan legend. She lost her mom, and I just want to put prayers in the chat for that. That's real. That's real. Appreciate y'all. Put some prayers in there for Sadiqa, man. Sadiqa's in everybody's. If you're a Cowboy streamer and Sadiqa's not in your chat, you ain't legit. Sadiqa's everywhere. But she's probably gonna take a little break right now. Prayers for Sadiqa, man. 100%. I appreciate y'all taking y'all time to do that. I know we ain't here joking and going back and forth, but show Sadiqa some love. What DN can play 3 tech in the NASCAR package? Marshawn Nealon. Micah Parsons. Y'all know Micah can rush from the middle. I don't think you would, though. You're going to put him on the edge in the NASCAR, but Micah can. No question, but Marshawn Nealon. But you said NASCAR. Shit. Sam Williams. Sam Williams probably be in the middle. I'm going to go Sam Williams. I think it'll be Sam. That's mad love. The amount of love y'all show on Sadiqa, I appreciate that. Sam Williams probably. Just because of the weight. Sam. Hey, I got before I get out of here though, because I'm gonna slide up out of here in a second. Before I get out of here, guess what we doing on Monday, y'all? I want y'all to be tapped in. Y'all hear me? Monday, we got a special stream for y'all. Remember the stream we did a couple weeks ago with Aisha 2I? Remember that? We doing another one on Monday. Cover 3 on Monday. That's a fact, Marcus. Cover 3 on Monday. It's gonna be me, my brother Jay Tuck, 2I, my brother DMV. Cover 4 on Monday. That's a fact. I think that was such a dope show. 2I came in killing it. Y'all know she be at practice. She is a reporter. Too, I'll be getting us the insight. I just think it's dope. Now, I'm going to make content over the next 2 days, but yeah, 2 on Monday. And I got y'all on content next week, but letting y'all know, Wednesday through Sunday, I'm out of town. I'll be in Barbados. I'm going to have some pre-recorded content for y'all. I got some videos I've been putting together. I'm going to drop them while I'm gone, probably 3 or 4 videos. And then we locking in, y'all. Camp is 11 days away, and then we locking in. So I wanted to tap in with y'all tonight, tap in with y'all on Monday with cover 4, cover 3, my brother and my sisters. And then we drop some content, and then we locked in, y'all. Once the 21st get here, we're good till February. Y'all know that, right? Once the 21st of July get here, we're locked in till February. Camp through the season and the playoffs. Yeah, I said it. The damn playoffs. For everybody that's about to, you all ain't go the playoffs. Just because people be tripping. Camp under 2 weeks, the 21st, baby. They report on the 21st. Once they report, it's over. Once they report, it's over. Let's go live every day. I might go live again before Monday. We never know. If I went live again before Monday, y'all tapping in? Or that's too much lives? Maybe go live on Sunday. Never know. If I went live again before Monday, y'all tapping in, or it's too much? It's okay to say it's too much. I'm like, hey man, calm your ass down. I don't need that many. Tomorrow, I got a dinner to go to. Tomorrow it's wrapped up. Maybe Sunday. That's a bet. I might jump something off on Sunday. But I appreciate y'all, man, rocking with me. Hour and 30 minutes on a Friday night. No pre-plan, no nothing. I'm gonna get that. Y'all said y'all like the other stream software with the chat on the screen. I'm gonna get it back jumping. All right. Can't get enough of Cowboys fan talk. Man, I appreciate you, Paul. I appreciate y'all. And one last thing, man. Thank you. Thank you to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for y'all continued positivity. This channel wouldn't exist without y'all. Yeah, that's how I know you was in there. Bunk beds. If you was in the stream last night, you know what bunk beds mean. Bunk beds. Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. There's no CFT without y'all. Y'all already know what I love to say, man. Humility. Stay humble. Stay hungry. But I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday night. I holla.